So we had NXT next. We had a lot of Joe Hendry this week.
Dude, he's everywhere.
They're pushing him hard, man.
I'm here for it.
He is officially going for the NXT Championship. He's like, I want to go for that thing. That's going to be mine. I'm going to be the first TNA superstar to get the NXT Championship. And I believe it was officially announced that he's going to be in a triple threat next week.
Yes. It's him, Wesley, someone else, and I literally have it open and I can fucking hang on, give me a sec. Pete Dunne, Joe Hendry, Wesley.
Oh yeah, Pete Dunne.
Yeah, duh.
I forgot. Yeah, because he's fucking everywhere. So, and I believe the winner of that triple threat is going to be the #1 contender to face Ethan Page at No Mercy. Is that correct?
Yes.
When is No Mercy?
No Mercy is September 30th. Oh wait, sorry, that was last year's.
Oh,
September 1st. Even quicker.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's the day after Bash in Berlin. So there were a lot of layers to this. Ethan Page came out, and he's like, I defeated Oro Mensah. Joe Hendry came out. I'm going to challenge for the NXT Championship. And then Wesley, out of nowhere, super kicks Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Wesley is in his villain arc.
Yeah.
He says, I'm going to win.
Pretty much.
And then Pete Dunne says, no, I'm going to win. Even though I'm on 2 programs at the same time.
In 2 different feuds, not relating to...
Yeah. Yeah. So triple threat next week, winner faces Ethan Page. Booker T's really leaning into the, you gotta kill him with a smile. Oh, he's like, I love that song, man.
I love that song, man.
Joe Hendry's over as hell, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. They didn't do it with the TNA title. Give it to Joe Hendry. Give the NXT title to Joe Hendry.
I would go crazy.
They'll make headlines.
Headlines. First
Headlines.
cross.
If I had it my own way, man. If they gave me the pencil.
You believe in Joe Hendry. We're getting a Gauntlet Eliminator women's match.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm not even going to lie. I mean this in the nicest way possible. When they were picking the numbers, I couldn't tell you who was who. In the nicest way possible. Like
Dude.
that, like this new wave of NXT girlies. I'm sorry. I respect. I swear to God, I respect all of them. I just don't know them. Like I could pick out like Carmen Petrovic and like Sol Ruka, and then like the ones that we've kind of seen very frequently, and then like Ren Sinclair.
Yeah.
But like a lot of them are just blonde girlies.
Whoever is recruiting the NXT women has
a thing for blondes.
Yeah. Blonde gymnasts.
And hey, look, go off. I just I think the reason we can pick out Carmen is that like again, we've seen her a lot. We've seen Sol Ruka a lot, but like they have distinct looks to them,
right,
other than just being blonde. Yeah, we had those numbers get picked, and it's a six woman match. Yeah,
I believe so.
So it's Ren Sinclair, Adriana Rizzo, Sol Ruka, Jada Parker, Kendall Gray, and Carmen Petrovic. So the only one out of those 6 that I don't really know is Kendall Gray.
Yeah,
and I only know of Ren Sinclair because they've been doing that stuff with No Quarter Catch Crew, and like she's like a member of them now.
Out of that, do you have a pick other than like?
I feel like it's got to be like, I would say Sol Ruka, but she just had that match with
Yeah, I feel like they're still waiting to push her for some reason.
Well, I think she should win the North American title first
before she goes to the NXT Women's. Yeah,
they could do Sol Ruka or like Jada Parker. I feel like Ren Sinclair and Adriana Rizzo, because the family and the No Quarter Catch Crew, they're gonna get into a separate beef.
Yeah,
maybe Carmen Petrovic. I don't know. I'm gonna say Jada Parker.
That's a good pick, I think.
What about you?
I think that makes the most sense out of that. Obviously, I want Sol Ruka to win, but
yeah,
I feel like that's a good pick, is Jada Parker.
We'll see that next week. We had NXT Heritage Cup match. Tony D'Angelo, Charlie Dempsey. The rematch.
Yeah.
I think it's been since May. It went to 5 rounds, I want to say.
Yeah, so.
But it was thanks to Ren Sinclair.
It was. She we had a slight little interference from her. Like halfway through, which I thought was really funny. Charlie Dempsey was down a fall, And she's like, "You dumb bitch, come on!" And she's like slapping the shit out of him. She's like, "Get your head in the game."
She like brings this weird like energy that they don't have.
Right.
They just kind of seem like a bunch of dudes that are just kind of like, we wrestle.
Yeah, we're
catch wrestling.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
So she gets in there and like slaps him, and she's like, "Come on!" He's like, "What are you doing, bro? Like, what the fuck?" And then he gets a fall, and then later on, she grabs what's his face's leg, trips him.
D'Angelo.
Yeah, Tony D'Angelo. She grabs his leg, trips him, and Charlie Dempsey gets the win.
I'm learning a lot about No Quarter Catch Crew this week. I learned, it took me a while to realize that they wrote Damon Kemp off TV by killing him, because he like wouldn't listen to them. So that's when they shoved him in the trunk, and Ren Sinclair was like the witness.
Yeah.
I learned that Miles Bourne is deaf.
Really?
He's like mostly deaf, and that's like part of his character too. So when they were doing that, I rewatched the shoving in the trunk scene. Charlie Dempsey was like, "What do we say, boys? Follow the rules, right?" And then Tavion Heights is like, "Yeah, follow the rules." And then he looks over at Miles and goes, Miles. And he was like, "What's up, Charlie?" And he goes, "What do we say?" And he goes, "Follow the rules." And like, it's not just a character thing. I looked more into it. He's actually deaf.
He's actually deaf.
And then I also learned that Damon Kemp, who is no longer signed to WWE, is the brother of Gable Steveson, Olympic gold medalist, who was also signed to WWE for 4 years that they did nothing with. And now Gable Steveson plays in the NFL. So
interesting.
A lot of crazy things. They basically signed Gable Steveson, and they made it a huge fucking deal because they pulled him straight from the Olympics in 2020, and they were like, "This is our new promising young athlete." And then
wasn't there like major outcry because he is, I'm pretty sure, a alleged rapist.
Yeah. He's like a terrible fucking human being.
Yeah. Alleged, but also there's like damning evidence.
Alleged, but yeah, whatever.
Like most definitely happened, and you're a piece of shit human. Get out of here.
God.
No one wants you here.
But yeah. Anyways, we had Obafemi's Open Challenge, which you kind of knew was going to be Otis answering that challenge. After he was on Raw the night before, then they put the little thing in the corner, Obafemi Open Challenge. It's like, and damn, this match went hard.
It was so good.
It was actually a really good match. I've never seen Otis wrestle a good match.
Otis was so over. So over in that crowd, dude. It was incredible. Dude, the moment he did the caterpillar and then did that elbow drop and Oba kicked out, I was like, holy shit, man.
Dude, and yet somehow Obafemi was still so over in his own right.
Yeah.
Tozawa was trying to like hype him up, and Obafemi just fucking decked him.
Fucking obliterated Tozawa.
Oh, it was so good. Match ends with Obafemi with the gnarliest powerbomb to Otis that I've ever seen. I think the only time I've ever seen anyone powerbomb Otis. There was a segment backstage with the family, and they were like, "How do you feel after losing the Heritage Cup match?" And they start talking, and Obafemi just immediately interrupts, and he goes, "I'm still the North American champion." And he's just like, "I'll take any fucking challenger any day. I'll obliterate you. It does not matter."
I loved it. And then the biggest thing of the night, massive change. We got new NXT tag champs. Chase U officially have gold again.
Yeah, I was wondering how this happened, because didn't they just defend the tag team championships last week against MSK?
Axiom and Nathan Frazier?
Yeah. That was a tag title match. So did we just like decide? I don't want to be misconstrued. I love that.
We had that other promo or segment last week where Rich Holland was like at the front of the class, and he's like, "Listen, I know you guys." Yeah, it was kind of like a just happened randomly match, but we did have that segment, and
I'm happy with it. I'm happy with Chase U winning the championship.
Yeah, Rich Holland was standing at the front of the class, and he's like, "Hey, I know you guys need some trust, so I spoke to Ava, and we're gonna have a tag match, and we're gonna bring gold back to Chase U." And it's like, okay,
dude, Rich has like
he's got some pull.
Rich is putting the moves on Ava is what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got some kind of charm going on where
Yeah.
he's just like getting people title matches. Like
Yeah.
he's single-handedly gotten Chase U like 3 different title matches in 3
Yeah.
different divisions.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I spoke to Ava and you have a match. I spoke to Ava, you have a match. So, you know, but yeah, this was absolutely massive, and I didn't really see it coming, but I absolutely loved it. I loved it. And
Oh, I loved it too. And the celebration was great. And also, I feel like there wasn't any miscommunication between Axiom and Frazier either. Like,
yeah.
it's funny because they're like on the same page this time and they acknowledge that, but this time they lost.
Right.
So that I feel like that was a nice touch. And this will be a nice, fun way to. Man, why is Andre Chase wrestling in a sweater? That's crazy.
It's so crazy.
I'm just sweating thinking about that, and
Dude,
that's not because I have
he's wearing
COVID.
like 2 layers too. It's not even just the sweater. He's wearing clothes and then the sweater on top of it. And I'm like, how are
And
you doing it?
sweatpants.
And it's a thick fucking sweater, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know,
crazy.
man.
But he's doing it, and they all looked good doing it. And it was crazy, dude. The confetti fucking came down, and it was gnarly. A great celebration. It was really good stuff.
Big love to Chase U.